So today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring this full circle. Now that the History Network in Canada has been showing MASH episodes, we've been talking about Twilight Zone being on Cine TV. They've been showing the unedited syndicated versions, which is giving a better look at the 22 to 24 minute episodes that were classic. Now, this one, I consider this a season 2 classic because it's called A Smattering of Intelligence and, of course, Colonel Flagg. This was the final episode in season 2 of the American TV series MASH. It first aired on March 2nd, 74. In this one, the character of Lieutenant Colonel Sam Flagg, played by the great Edward Winter, was first introduced by name in this ep. Winter portrayed a similar character called Captain Halloran 11 episodes early in Deal Me Out, and the two are implied in Covitas, Captain Chandler, to have been one and the same. Of course, that's the episode where the guy thought he was Jesus Christ. Now, Flagg, of course, has any number of aliases which are talked about. We're not sure if he's in the CIA, the CIC, or the CID, or the CBC, left wing. Now, in this one, after a helicopter crash on the 477 MASH, the only casualty is Lieutenant Colonel Flagg, who was laid up at the 4077 with a broken arm. He reveals that he suspects a security leak in the camp and will be investigating, presenting Henry Blake with a number of aliases and demanding his full cooperation. Meanwhile, Hawkeye and Trapper John meet Trapper's friend Captain Pratt, who was an Army intelligence officer. Pratt is undercover at the hospital to see what Flagg is up to, suspecting that Flagg has ordered the helicopter to crash and then broke his own arm in order to infiltrate the 4077. Pratt explains his President Captain Frank Burns by saying that the U.S. Army engineers are thinking of making MASHs amphibious, a story Frank gullibly believes. Pratt also blackmails Henry into cooperating with him by showing him evidence of his numerous marital infidelities while in the U.S., dating back to, I think, 1948. Soon the two spies are after each other, and Hawkeye and Trapper John decide to have some fun by tricking both spies into going after Major Frank Burns, making Pratt believe Burns is a right-wing fascist, and making Flagg believe Burns is a left-wing communist. Marjorie Taylor Greene is probably masturbating as we talk. In episode 323, when Lieutenant Colonel Flagg appears, Hawkeye and Trapper remark how the last time he was at the 4077, Flagg's not only broke his arm, seen in the episode, but rigged a Jeep to run over himself. This last incident is not in this episode, but did appear in episode 213. Flagg Halloran's first appearance, which includes a minor plot about a local man, Whiplash Wang, and the great Pat Morita explains what Whiplash does. He runs in front of vehicles to try to sue for money. Morita says he trolls himself in front of U.S. Army vehicles to feign injury for profit. Now, in this episode, Flagg similarly intentionally injures himself with an Army vehicle to advance his investigation. Now, the big anachronism is in this episode, as Radar pretends to be asleep when Flagg leaves Henry's office. A pristine copy of Avengers number 60 can be seen on his chest, which was not published until 1968. Now, at the end of the episode's second act, Pratt takes pictures of the swamp with a spy camera. The final scene, commonly deleted in syndication, has Flagg narrating over slides of various characters and recommending further observation of the 4077. The season 4 episode, The Late Captain Pierce, also features a character named Captain Pratt, but a different character from the Pratt in this episode. Now, going deep into Flagg's background, according to the MASH scripts, or a MASH companion, he's an American intelligence agent who acts paranoid and irrational and appears to the staff of the 4077 to be mentally unstable. He alternately claims to be affiliated with the CIA, the CIC, the CID, the CBC, the CTV, maybe CBS, we're not sure. Anyways, one of them. Other aliases include Major Brooks, Captain Louise Klein, Lieutenant Carter, Ensign Troy, Star Trek, and Chaplain Goldberg, a Jewish priest. Flagg appears in 6 MASH episodes, again a smattering of intelligence, Officer of the Day, White Gold, Covitas Captain Chandler, the abduction of Margaret Houlihan, and Rally Round the Flagg Boys. Before playing Flagg, again, Winter played a similar character named Captain Halloran in Deal Me Out. Now, Flagg does resurface a few years after the war in a Hannibal, Missouri courtroom, as seen in the Aftermath episode Trials, as part of the again the spin-off to MASH, where a very very interesting concept of the home front. Now, Flagg is so idiotic, but there's occasions, ladies and gentlemen, where he had to be taken seriously. He had absolute power, and he could have hurt members of the 477 and their affiliates several times. I think there was one occasion, like with the air pilot, the bombing pilot that thought he was Jesus, and he easily could have killed him in that episode. It's a very interesting character because it's played for laughs, but I see aspects of really really right wing thinking in this that it's okay for parody, but people like this do exist. Just look at the Republican candidates in the 2016 16 election. They do exist. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we like to say, what is is. Anybody looks at Colonel Flagg and thinks this is all done for jokes is only 10% there. It was kind of a Larry Gilbert and company as a warning. People like this do exist. But take the episodes as they are. They're really, really psychologically hilarious because anybody that crazy in charge, it can be dangerous. It's a warning and a laugh at the same time. You can make fun of the evil, but you're also going to stop it. Thanks for listening. As we like to say in the North Shore, keep your stick in the ice. Have a good one.